Who does this remind you of? Fucking Roger Waters. He does that bass line a lot, doesn't he? Especially in Sheep, right at the beginning. Anyway, you know, my fingers are absolutely killing me. That was agony just to play that bit there, because it's my job at work, fucking hell. They're bleeding, they're split, they've got blisters on. And I cut myself with a knife before in the kitchen when I was chopping some onions up. And it was, right on one of my bad fingers. So it's even worse now. Anyway, hello there, hammerheads. Thanks for tuning in. Now then, I promised Dawn's brother I would dig this video out. I eventually found it right at the bottom of a great big gigantic enormous huge whopping immense pile of other videos. Bottom of the bag in my video cupboard out there. And I don't believe this. I'll put it back in the fucking cupboard. 2 seconds. Shit. Hey, very forgetful today. Yep. There it is, Madman. Released in 1982. I always thought this was 1981. I think the American release was 15th of January 1982. I don't know about the English one. But this has got a certificate on it. Just the one. Hasn't got one on the spine and none on the back, but it does have this on the back. BBFC Certificate 18 X in brackets. See that? Yeah. It's video film organisation. It doesn't have any credits on or anything. Running time approx 90 minutes. Tagline: if you say his name above a whisper, he'll come for you. I can never remember seeing this. The pre-cert version. That's the only one I've ever seen. Even before they're all banned, because I remember us seeing this on the shelf in the video shop and thinking, should I hire that tonight? And I was stuck for choice then. There was lots of horror films and all sorts, and no, I'll get that one another time. Me and my friend got it out one time, hired it out, and sat there late one night. I think it was Happy Birthday to Me we hired out the same night. And something else. We got bored of Happy Birthday to Me and turned it off about, I don't know, halfway through or something, because nothing was happening. Watched it again years later and it was quite good. Anyway, this is like become a cult classic now, collector's item. I mean, there was a video, a DVD release in 2000 and something or other. And then it soon went out of print, and then they released another DVD version, and got some credits here, I might as well read them out. Directed by Joe Giannone, produced by Gary Sales, written by Joe Giannone, starring Galen Ross, right, and Tony Fish. Well, Galen Ross, she was in Dawn of the Dead, but in the credits on this film, she's not called Galen Ross. She's called something else. I remember one time I was looking at her, I'm thinking, that's a double of her out of Dawn of the Dead. The proper Dawn of the Dead, not the crappy new version. And But like I say, I couldn't, well, different names on the credits, so... Anyway, I'll read this synopsis on the back here. You must not say his name above a whisper, for he can be anywhere, anytime. And if he hears you, he'll come for you. And when he comes for you, there's no place on earth you can hide. The story opens on a campfire setting deep in the woods of a summer youth camp. Surprise, surprise. The words are those of old Max, the camp proprietor, telling a tale about a local farm named Mars, who, in a fit of maniacal rage, axe-murdered his family, his entire family, and then escaped justice by disappearing into the woods, never to be seen again. That's a bit strange, because I vividly remember Max saying in the film that they captured him, chopped him in the face with the axe and hung him from a tree. So somebody obviously hasn't watched this film when they have wrote that synopsis. Anyway, the rest of it. Old Max reveals that what has been taken as folklore is indeed true, and that these are the very woods where Madman Mards took refuge. It is then that the mood is broken by Richie, a cocky young camper who ridicules the tale and challenges Max's story by scoffing and shouting aloud, "Madman Mars!" He doesn't shout that anyway, he shouts something else. He shouts, "Madman! Come on, hey Mars! Come and get us, you madman!" And as the words reverberate through the dark woods, the wheels of terror are set in motion. Yeah, see, a few daft things about this film. I mean, Richie, after he's chucked the rock through his window making fun of him, right? Well, they're all on the way back to the camp, to the cabins and that, and Richie sees him up a tree. He never says anything to anybody. He just follows him and that, to his old house in the woods. Come on, that's not feasible, is it? You'd run to them and go, "There's someone in the tree," wouldn't you? And there's another funny bit. Oh, there's a few funny bits in this. And you see Richie, they realise he's not there, so Max goes into town for some supplies or whatever, and TP, he's left in charge, and he goes looking for Richie. You know, shouting him, "Richie, Richie," because his odour, his smell of death. And he's like shining a torch through the hedges and the bushes and the stuff, and he goes, "Bow!" His face and that, he comes back, "Richie, is that you?" Yeah, look just like Richie. And anyway, he's creeping up a bit, and he goes, smells like, gets a rope round his neck and drags along and hung up this tree, and he manages to like get his arms on the branch, like so he doesn't drown or anything, and drown. Doesn't hang, drown, where is he? In the fucking lake. And so Madman goes up, grabs his belt and pulls him, and you hear his neck snap. And he's watching him swinging in the breeze, and he just makes this noise. We had to rewind this about 5 times. He goes, walks off. That's just a classic. And later on, he's chasing this funny woman all over the place, right? Because by this time, there's hardly anyone left. Because TP went looking for Richie, somebody went looking for TP, somebody else went looking for whoever was looking for TP, and it's like that. And they all get killed one by one. And this funny looking woman, right, is chasing all over this friggin' one of the kitchen cabins. And anyway, she hides in their fridge. I've tried that once, I didn't fit. Anyway, she comes out the fridge when she thinks he's gone. There he is, waiting for her. Yeah, it's a pretty good film. The bit at the beginning when he's telling the story and it's flashbacks to him wandering down the corridor in his farmhouse, swinging the axe by the side of his friggin' legs. And it shows you the axe going into his wife's head. That's pretty nasty. There's a song on at the end. I can't remember. Who does the music for this. Stephen Horlick. Wonder if he drinks Ovaltine. Anyway, there you go. Tell us what you think. Dawn's River 68, Warren, mate, because I don't know, I thought you might be a bit more knowledgeable than me. But I honestly haven't seen a different version to this anywhere. I mean, I've seen this before they were all banned as well in the shop, like to rent. Yeah, it's absolutely mint condition, as you can see. Somebody's stuck an 18 on there. Yeah, it's even got the front sticker on. I think I got that at Chesley Street Market, and when I was married to that horrible fat monster. Yeah, it was about 98 or something like that. You know, all my videos, why they're all in good working order, is because they've never been subject to sunlight, heat, damp or anything like that. They're always in bags. Like now they're in bags in the cupboard, and every time I move house, and I do a lot, I might get a little bit bashed in transportation, but oh, what the fuck does my mother want? I'm not answering that. See you later, hammerheads. Oi, mate! I'm trying to get some fucking sleep, you bastard!